Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, you're going to be watching some Vanguard gameplay. This is old, and this gameplay commentary is actually going to be a little bit old too, because I'm on vacation. I'm traveling right now, so this video is going to go up some point next week, which is this week for you, which is today for you, so it doesn't really help you, but just know that this video is being recorded like a week in advance. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about something kind of general. It's not like a breaking news or anything like that, but I want to talk about what a disappointing year 2021/2022 has been in terms of gaming. All three titles that you see in the thumbnail, Call of Duty Vanguard, Halo Infinite, and Battlefield 2042, were very hyped up for the year of 2021, right? Like a lot of people were, itching to play these. They really wanted to level up the battle pass, like just get back into it, because these are like just household staple names at this point, right? Like everyone kind of knows what these games are about, how good or bad these games can be. And while some people definitely weren't like thrilled with the games, like jumping into it, a lot of people tried to contain their hype as much as possible. A lot of people did fall into the hype and did expect a lot from these games, which unfortunately, as you guys know at this point of September of 2022, these games didn't really live up to too much of the hype. Let's start with Halo. Halo apparently only had 2 seasons. That's insane after months and months of supposedly being out. Their 3rd season's coming in March of 2023. That is actually nuts. I can't believe you're even gonna consider still playing this game. Seasons in video games should not be more than literally a month and a half to 2 months at the very most, right? You can't have a season be super long because then people just get bored. Of course, there's going to be those sweaty tryouts out there who finish the season in a day or 2 anyway, but there's going to be a lot of casual people who can finish the season in a month. And if they're finished in a month and the season ends in 3 months, I mean, what are they going to do for those next 2 months? Just sit around and I don't know, lick their thumbs? I have no idea. That on top of Halo Infinite just really not having any content really killed the momentum for that game, and so basically no one plays that game anymore. Battlefield 2042 on the other hand was basically kind of the opposite. It was a rushed product that came out nowhere near finished, nowhere near complete, and people could see right through it. People knew immediately that that title was not complete. And when you launch with something that's not complete, people aren't really going to give it a chance once it's actually finished. I have no idea if Battlefield 2042 is actually finished. I don't know if it got content or what. I don't keep up with Battlefield. Do not make me laugh. Okay, it's just not a game for me. Maybe it's a game for you, but it's just not for me. And this year, evidently, it wasn't really a game for a lot of people because I don't see anybody except for JB talking about it. Bless JB's heart, man. Still making content on Battlefield 2042, man. You keep on going, dude, but I couldn't do that, especially a game that I just did not like at all. I can't do that. And these are the main 2 competitors for Call of Duty. I'll talk about COD, Vanguard in a sec. Obviously, you guys know kind of my thoughts on Vanguard, but I'll talk about that in a sec. These 2, games and developers for these games really just fumbled the bag this year. Call of Duty Vanguard is by far the weakest modern Call of Duty game in a long time. I'm not saying it's the worst game ever. Okay, I still think Call of Duty Ghosts takes that handle. Okay, honestly, you can just dispute me in the comments or whatever, but I think Ghosts is worse than Vanguard. I would rather play Vanguard than Ghosts, okay? And I know that's a hot take right now, but just give it a few years. You'll see, you really hate Vanguard right now because we're in it. But, as soon as, a couple other games come out and one of the games is worse, you're going to go back and be like, hey, Vanguard was bad, but it wasn't the worst game. And that's what people are saying about Ghosts, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to make the point that these developers, these game companies, really, really fumbled the bag. If you couldn't take out Vanguard, this dog game, this dog Call of Duty game, you're not going to be able to beat a good Call of Duty game from either Modern Warfare 2 or Treyarch's next title. I firmly believe that both of those titles are going to be better than Vanguard, because Treyarch titles generally are more fun, just generally. Even Cold War wasn't great, but it was generally more fun than a lot of other games. And then you got Infinity Ward, which it might take a minute, but they'll eventually make something playable. I don't know about Sledgehammer. It's been a while and they still haven't made anything super playable. So let's talk about basically where Call of Duty Vanguard went wrong. In terms of seasons, it's just a lack of content. It's just stuff that nobody cares about and stuff that we've seen before. A lot of remastered maps. A lot of these seasons have one map at launch and then one map a month and a half later. That is nowhere near enough content to get people excited to log on to this game. Here's a thought, Call of Duty. Why don't you have a freaking daily incentive for logging in? Why don't you give us a free bundle, a free COD point? And not even every single day or something like that. But maybe you log in, play a match every single day for a month. maybe you get a free bundle for that. You know, if you miss a day, boom, you don't get it. You know, something like that. That's like an incentive to log on. It's just a bundle. It doesn't even cost you, Activision, that much money. Along with this, can we stop making bundles that are like $20 to $30? And can we stop buying them as COD players? Like, I don't know who is signing off on these, but these are not worth $20, $30, especially in this economy, bro. These gas prices, oh my God, the food prices, taxes, man, don't get me started, okay? You're spending money on a microtransaction for a video game that's going to die in literally 2 months. You've got a lot of money, or you've got bad decision-making skills. I'm gonna put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be rude or anything. No disrespect to like the artists or anything like that for Call of Duty. I know they do a good job. It's not their pricing model, it's Activision's, but man, dude, you gotta be built different to support that, like, so willingly, so freely. I know people with multiple bundles. It's kind of nuts, man. At least you can make the case for Halo Infinite that it's a free game, so if you're gonna spend money on it, you know, it's a free game, so you didn't spend that much money. But Call of Duty, you know, especially Modern Warfare 2 now, we're looking at like $70 base. Oh boy, man, people are still gonna drop money on this game. And I mean, in the beginning of the game's life cycle, I guess that makes sense, you know, because like you're gonna play it for a long time. But I don't know, it's just something about buying stuff in a game doesn't feel as rewarding as earning it. That's why personally I like going for the mastery camos. I didn't do it in Vanguard because the challenges were just head scratcher, headaches inducing, so I'm not doing that. But mainly I like going for the mastery camos because it's more impressive, in my personal opinion, to see someone have that than to see someone just, you know, whip out their credit card and spend $20 and get a camo. Because anybody can do that. Not everybody has the patience and I guess stupidity in some cases to go for certain camos in these Call of Duty games. Okay, not everyone has it in them. Not everyone has that dog in them to keep going for it, to keep grinding for these things. And so I'm just saying, you know, spend your money how you want and whatever. I can't get on board with spending money on a game that's about to die. And that goes for Warzone 2. Warzone 2 is coming out. There's just no need to like spend money on Warzone anymore, but people are still doing it. Didn't mean for this video to go off on a bundle tangent or whatever. I just wanted to talk about how gaming just failed in 2022 or 2021, whatever you want to call it. I think there's obviously more games coming out in 2022. See Modern Warfare 2. Hopefully that's going to be good, man. Hopefully, because we need a good game. We need a good shooter FPS game. We have what? Splitgate. We have Apex Legends, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield. Like, it's a good amount of stuff. Even Valorant to a certain degree, but like, it's not enough. And none of these shooters personally interest me enough to just get on every day and you know, not touch grass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've touched so much more grass recently just because these games have been so bad. Like, when Modern Warfare 2 comes out, I'm hoping to touch less grass. I'm going to admit it because, well, first off, it's going to be colder in the world, right? It's like October, November. But second of all, I want to get back into my love of gaming. I don't want to just give up my love of gaming just because there's nothing to game for, but that's kind of where we're at right now. That's kind of the situation at hand. To be honest, guys, I don't know if any of this made sense. Just wanted to make a video while I was on vacation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys when I'm back, hopefully very soon. And hopefully there's going to be a lot of news to cover that I'm going to miss within the week or so that I'm gone. It's probably going to be about a week. So yeah, this video is going to go up like Monday or Tuesday. We'll see something like that. And then I'll be back Thursday, Friday, and then we'll see where we go from there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.